Assalamu alaikum. My name is Basma, and today I'll be speaking to you about being a working homeschooling parent. I currently homeschool 2 out of 3 of my children. My children do attend daycare, and while at daycare is not a place where homeschooling take place. As far as the homeschooling year, there are 4 quarters in a year. Please take advantage of those 4 quarters. Subjects such as science, social studies are not things that we do every day in our household. But subjects like math and language arts including vocabulary, reading, writing, and grammar, those are the things that we do every single day. We read every day, everything. I also created an arts and craft bin for my children, so that they can just go and do whatever creations that they want on their own anytime. And I created that bin from the things from the dollar store. They have everything there. There's also a website that I would highly recommend for parents to go to. It's hewitthomeschooling.com. This website, I receive grade objectives. A part of this gives you an outline of what your children should learn within that school year. It tells you, or goes according to grade levels, and it tells you what your kids need to know, or what they at least should know for that grade level. That makes life a lot easier, knowing what your children need to know for the whole school year. Also, I would like to speak to you guys about time management. I wanted to speak about this because a lot of parents of other homeschooling parents, even some parents who don't homeschool, ask me a lot about how do I manage to homeschool and work. And honestly, it works for me because I create a routine. A routine helps me from day to day. It makes life so much easier for me. And a part of my routine is that I include planning. I do a lot of planning. I plan out my weeks. I plan out my month. So it helped make things a lot smoother for me. Including with the planning, I do meal planning. I meal plan our lunches and our dinner. I meal plan our lunch and our dinner. And a part of this meal planning will also help save me time is that I do once a month grocery shopping. And being that I already have a list of things that I'm going to cook for the entire month, I just go purchase these things. It saves me time, it saves me money, energy, everything. As far as working, I don't have to worry about during the month rushing out to go get milk or whichever, because we already have it. A part with that also helps save time is doing freezer meals. So with the freezer meals, I would freeze some of the lunches. Of course, we eat leftovers, so we eat leftovers for lunch and of course dinner. But on days that we don't eat leftovers, or we don't have leftovers to eat, we will sometimes eat some of like the peanut butter and jellies that I'll freeze, or bologna sandwiches or salami sandwiches that we'll make. I'll take them out the night before out the freezer, and I'll put them in the fridge for the next day, and that'll be our lunch sometimes. And as far as with dinners, with those freezer meals, on days that we're really tired because from working, and even on our days off when we don't feel like cooking, because we all have those days we don't feel like cooking. It's like, oh my gosh, why I have to cook? Instead, I'll just go and get a meal that I froze and just warm it up. And honestly, I really became fond of that because I'm not too big on eating out. I don't really care to eat out so much. And I really enjoy the fact that my children get home cooked meals on an everyday basis. Some days we go out Alhamdulillah, those days we have our joyous time is just something that we don't do every day or even every week. We just do it whenever it's planned out, where I feel my kids can go have some fun. So a part of that with the time management thing is just planning out your routine, planning out your day. When are you going to do laundry? When are you going to have some time for yourself? A part of that, without having a routine, it is so much difficult. Without planning things, it can really be hectic, because so much stuff can be going on and everything becomes disarrayed, and you're like, when am I going to have time for myself? When am I going to, do what I need to do as far as with homeschooling my children? One thing I also would like to tell you guys is that please remember why you homeschool. Please remember why you chose to do this. Keep yourself motivated. Stay motivated with whether it be you reading books in regards to, with you homeschooling, always being a learning. Look at other YouTube videos about how other people plan their lives and how they do their routines. It makes life so much easier to just have a routine and just set and just try to stick by it. Of course, things happen, life happens, things going to happen, but at least when they happen, what you're going to do and how you're going to plan out your day and how it'll work for you. You know how to make things work. Of course, we're moms, we make it happen. And I believe that's pretty much it. But please stay motivated, whether it be you don't have to be only Muslim to you don't have to only see Muslims and how to learn how to make life lessons easier, as far as homeschooling. There are so many women on YouTube that you could take some good advice from, who have large families and they homeschool. I learned a lot from them. I learned a lot, and it has helped, because I'm always trying to better myself and I'm always trying to learn things. And if you keep all of this in mind and you keep yourself motivated and you just stick to whatever it is that you have to, like you just know that public school is not an option for your children, inshallah it'll work for you. You can make anything happen. I believe us moms, we make things happen. Okay, we make things happen, and I believe in you. If I can do it, you can do it. I am a young lady. I'm young, and I've been doing this for a while, and it's not easy. Of course it's not, but life, it makes it a lot easier. This is a part of my this isn't my meal planning. This is my separate planner that I have, but I use this also for my meal planning too. And I use a spiral notebook. I love these things. I buy the cases of them when they're 10 cents. I buy a whole case of them, and I love to write in them. I do my planning of everything in them. I use the internet. Get free things as much often as you can, but it's always important that we have time to ourselves as well. Make sure that you plan that time around so you can be stress relieved. Send the kids to bed early, or wake up earlier and have your time. But always make sure you're taking care of yourself, because that's really important, because you take care of yourself, your children are watching you, and I think that'll make things a lot easier too. Have some time to yourself, to pamper yourself, whether it just to be sitting in silence watching TV or something. I'm not gonna say watch TV right out of all the things we can do. But inshallah that you can accept this advice from me. These things are what helped me with homeschooling and keeping things organized, me with my planners and everything. It has helped a lot, and inshallah it'll help benefit you as well. Take care. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. Don't be afraid. Say what you want, or say whatever it is, or ask whatever questions. Say what you want. Don't be too harsh on me, okay? This is my first video. But if you have any questions, I will be free to answer them. Inshallah, I will definitely answer your questions. Assalamu alaikum.